Artemis 1. Artemis 1 served as the critical foundation for NASA's return to the moon, launching in November 2022 as a comprehensive uncrewed test of the Space Launch System and the Orion spacecraft. This mission traveled thousands of miles beyond the moon, venturing further into space than any vessel designed for humans had ever gone before. Throughout the 25-day journey, engineers monitored the capsule's heat shield as it endured re-entry temperatures reaching nearly 5,072 degrees Fahrenheit upon its return to Earth. The success of this flight proved that the massive rocket and the life support systems were capable of handling the deep space environment. By successfully splashing down in the Pacific Ocean, Artemis 1 cleared the path for the next phase of the program, which would finally put a human face on the mission. Artemis 2. The Artemis 2 mission, completed in April 2026, marked a historic milestone as the first crewed spacecraft to travel to the lunar vicinity in over 50 years. Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, and mission specialist Christina Koch and Jeremy Hansen became the first humans to witness the lunar far side with their own eyes since the Apollo era. During this 10-day flyby, the crew tested the manual handling of the Orion spacecraft and verified that the communication arrays could maintain a steady link with Earth from deep space. This mission did not land on the surface, but instead utilized a free return trajectory, using the moon's gravity to slingshot the crew back toward home. The successful completion of this journey confirmed that the Orion capsule is a safe and reliable habitat for astronauts during long-duration lunar transits. Artemis 3. Scheduled for late 2027, Artemis 3 is set to be the most ambitious lunar mission in history, aiming to land the first woman and the first person of color on the moon's surface. Unlike the Apollo missions that landed near the lunar equator, this mission targets the South Pole, a region characterized by permanent shadows and extremely cold temperatures. The crew will utilize the SpaceX Starship human landing system to descend to the surface, where they will search for water ice trapped in deep craters. This ice is a critical resource as it can potentially be converted into oxygen for breathing and hydrogen for rocket fuel. By establishing a foothold in this rugged terrain, NASA hopes to prove that humans can survive and work in the most challenging environments the moon has to offer. Artemis 4. Artemis 4 is currently planned for early 2028, with the specific goal of expanding the Lunar Gateway, a small space station that will orbit the moon. This mission will deliver the International Habitation Module, providing the living quarters and life support necessary for astronauts to stay in lunar orbit for extended periods. The Gateway acts as a vital transition point, allowing crews to dock their Orion spacecraft before transferring to a surface lander for their descent to the moon. This mission represents the shift from short-term visits to a sustained lunar presence, creating a permanent laboratory in deep space. By integrating international modules, the project solidifies a global partnership that will serve as the primary staging ground for all future exploration deeper into the solar system. Artemis 5. The long-term vision for the Artemis program involves a regular cadence of missions, designated Artemis 5 and beyond, which are intended to occur roughly every 6 months. These ongoing flights will focus on the construction of the Artemis base camp at the lunar South Pole, featuring a permanent habitation cabin, a rover for long-distance travel, and a mobile home for extended exploration. Each mission will refine the technology needed to extract lunar resources, moving the goalpost from mere exploration to actual settlement. This permanent base will serve as a testing site for the specialized equipment and psychological strategies required for the much longer journey to Mars. Eventually, the moon will function as a vibrant science hub where humans live and work continuously to unlock the mysteries of the early solar system.